back in here. Cause what? The archives, they want to hold me down. They want to keep me down. But they can't. I need me a. Come back in here. Cause come back. Looking like a head. You know I'm dead wrong. Now that I got you know I'm finna head. Cause what? Come back. Come in here, y'all. Come on, come in here, y'all. We got stuff to talk about. We got a whole lot of stuff to talk about. I need me a tell them put it back in it and maybe we can come back in here, y'all. We back. Cause what? They can't keep me down for too long. Throw that neck on them. Throw that neck on them. Come back in here, y'all. We got our magic water. Magic water. See what these all feel like on this me. Get the feature. Cause what? Come take a look. She gonna want you to do it. Can I? What she like money gonna want you to trick? Can I? Can I? I got gourmet. Come on back in here. Come back in here. Cause what? We back. They messed up my life, but we back. The archives want to keep me down. They want to keep me down and hold me down. I need me a tell them put it. Maybe we can come back in here, y'all. It's lit. We back. The archives. Hold up. The archives, they try to hold me down. They try to keep me down for a little minute. They want to mess my live up. But guess what? I ain't going to let it happen. I ain't gonna let it happen. Like the live while y'all up here, because if not, why you being so mean? Why you being so rude? Okay? We back. I ain't been here in a whole week. A whole week. I've been doing a whole lot of research, though. I need Michael to get up in the building so we can talk about this whole KabBALlah thing. Because I got my opinion. Well, I'm coming upon my opinion. And, I don't know, Michael. I need Michael to get in the building. What's up, y'all? Like to laugh while y'all up here? Because if not, what's your problem? Why you being so mean? Why you being so rude? If y'all didn't hear that song, if y'all did hear that song, I'm Germanybadd with the 2 Ds. I'm the people's favorite unicorn mermaid princess. Y'all already know that, okay? I make bangers, okay? Real bangers. We got over 1 million streams on Spotify on just one of our songs, okay? Get the feature. Germanybadd@gmail.com with the 2 Ds. Don't forget the 2 Ds, okay? We make bangers. If you hate music, then cool, because we talk about conspiracy theories. We get deep down in the rabbit hole. Let's get in the rabbit hole. I'm trying to talk about the KabBALlah tonight. Who know about the KabBALlah? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all know about the KabBALlah. I need Michael to get in the building so I can talk to him, because Michael swear about the KabBALlah, y'all. We talking about some deep stuff tonight, okay? Don't get me canceled. I don't want to get canceled. Come back in here, y'all. They messed up my live. The archives want to mess up my live, but it's cool because I ain't going for it. I do not consent. I do not consent. Y'all get back in here. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all know about the KabBALlah. Y'all don't know about the KabBALlah because I'm about to tell y'all about it. We got our magic water. Y'all know I don't drink no more, but we got some magic water right here for us to, you know, keep the vibe going. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Y'all here to talk about the KabBALlah, or y'all want to hear some bangers? What y'all trying to do? Get the feature, because what? We going to wait for y'all to get back in here. But tonight we talking about the KabBALlah. We get deep down in the rabbit hole if y'all didn't know. My name is Germanybadd with the 2 Ds. I'm the people's favorite unicorn mermaid princess, okay? And if y'all hate music, y'all don't want to go tap into my music. I got over 1 million streams on Spotify on just one of my songs. If y'all don't want the feature, cool. Because guess what? I do more than just that. We talk about stuff that really matter. What's up? Get this shit started. That bad man Gemini, what's up? What's up? You in the building? Yeah, we finna get this shit started. We going straight. KabBALlah, okay? Now, I got somebody up here who always come up here. His name is Michael. That's my dog. He swear about the KabBALlah. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all know about the KabBALlah. If y'all don't, let's get into it, okay? Y'all want to talk about the Jerky, the Epstein, all of that kind of stuff? It's all intermingled, okay? It's all intermingled. Let's talk about Yeshua and Egypt. Okay, I love to talk about Egypt. I love to talk about Egypt. Hey, Oza back. What's up, y'all? Y'all know I ain't been here in about 7 days. So let's get into it. I'm ready to get into it. Y'all want to get started how we get started? I ain't got no liquor for y'all, but I got some magic water right here, okay? If y'all want to know how I make my magic water, tap in. Tap in with me, okay? So, boom. Like the live while y'all up here, because if not, why you being so mean? Why you being so rude? Don't do that. So look, today we talking about the KabBALlah. Now, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I got a friend up here. That's my dog. His name is Michael. He really swear by the KabBALlah, like he really do. He don't hate the ooze. Like he don't got no hate towards them or none of that, you know. And he really swear by it, and he be trying to put me on to it and stuff like that. But y'all know I'm a sovereign divine being. Let me get my disclaimers before we get into it, okay? I'm a sovereign divine being. I'm not trying to be your leader, teacher, guru, none of that, preacher, none of that, pastor. No, I'm not trying to be none of that, okay? I'm not trying to tell you what to think, none of that. I'm just telling you what I think. I'm a sovereign divine being. Sovereign meaning I come up with my own truths. If I come up to some research, I do some research and I find information that really just go with my spirit, then that's what I decide is the truth. You don't got to believe me. You don't got to agree with me, okay? I'm not here for you to agree with me. I'm just here to maybe plant a little seed, maybe make you think a little harder, okay? I ain't trying to be your leader or your guru. Bake, what's up? Bake in the building. Okay, y'all already know. Tonight we getting into some deep stuff. I ain't been here in about 7 days, so let's get into it, okay? We talking about the KabBALlah tonight, Bake. Is you ready or what? You know I got my magic water on deck. Magic water on deck. So I think we should just go ahead and get into it. Now, the reason why I brought up Michael and his beliefs is because me and Michael, we get into real deep conversations about spiritual stuff, and we definitely talk about the KabBALlah. Now, he was trying to put me on to the whole tree of life aspect of the KabBALlah. Y'all know I'm more so Gnostic beliefs. If y'all don't know, then now y'all know. I'm more so on the whole Gnostic type of tip. Oh, my algorithm is working. Yay, same here. Okay. Yeah, I'm ready. What's this about Jerky? What's that about? Hold on, Bake. Don't tell me you don't know. Bake, don't tell me you don't know about the Jerky. I know you know about all them emails where they talking about the Jerky. Okay, don't act like you don't know about the pizza, Bake. Come on now, we've been talking about this since. Oh, you don't know? You don't know, Bake? Michael in the building. Okay, I was just talking about you, Michael. What is your name? My name is Germanybadd with the 2 D's. No space. Tree of life, right? Yes. So me and Michael was talking about the tree of life. Something woke me up. Well, Michael, I'm here because I've been doing a little bit of research about this whole KabBALlah that me and you've been discussing for the past I don't know how long. But I think that I'm finally coming to my conclusion about it, and I don't know if I can agree with you, Michael. I don't know. Like, I'm still kind of like deciding on my opinion, but like it's very much always leading back to this whole Epstein type of stuff that they got going on. It really is, Michael. It is. It all lead back to it. And I keep trying. Yes, pizza bake. Okay. So basically, let me explain it to you for those of y'all who don't know what I'm talking about when I say pizza and jerky and all of that type of stuff. If y'all have not been following the Epstein files is literally just a depiction of what's going on in our government. Like, our government is these people who doing all of this stuff, okay, with the pizza. And pizza is a code word. Y'all know about the code words. Come on. Y'all know we in a rabbit hole. Don't act like you don't know, okay? With the jerky, the meat that they eat, that they probably got in the McDonald's food too. You know what I'm saying? Trump just had some soccer team or something at the White House, and he feeding them McDonald's. Yes, he feeding them what he eat. Same stuff. The same substance. Okay? Could have called and talked to me. Well, you know what, Michael? I haven't really come to my decision yet. And I've been like a little bit, you know. I've been missing. Y'all know how I do my missing thing. I ain't doing it no more. I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm gonna do better. They also be targeting high vibe individuals. That's very true. Dang, what is that called? Targeted, yeah, that's what it's called, targeted individuals. Tell me if y'all know about targeted individuals. Put that in the chat, because I was talking about Kyle Odom last live that I was up here, and Kyle Odom would consider himself a targeted individual. And y'all know, I ain't even finna get into his story. Y'all gotta go watch the last live. I finished Chaos. Yes, Michael, you finished it. You gotta tell me what you thought about it. You gotta tell me what you thought about it. If y'all don't know what Chaos is, go to Netflix and watch Chaos. It's like, it's just really deep. Like, it got a lot of deep things in it. And then it also have like, this just a little side note. Y'all know I be getting sidetracked, but like in the show, they have like, they put the coin in the mouth, and that was actually a ritual from back in the day. Like, so when somebody died or whatever, they had to put the coin in the mouth. And they got that in the show. They depict it in the show or whatever. But really, it was a thing from, yes, gang stalking, targeted individuals, gang stalking, yes. So Kyle Odom, who I was talking about last live, he was a targeted, well, he will consider himself a targeted individual. But I want to know if y'all believe the targeted individuals, or y'all think that the whole schizophrenic thing is like a mental disorder, where it's like what they hearing is not real. Put a one in the chat if y'all think that it's schizophrenic, because a lot of the targeted individuals, they would deem them schizophrenic. Do y'all agree? Do y'all think that they are schizophrenic or no? Never heard of coin in the mouth. Oh yeah, so it was a ritual that they would do. It really stemmed from like way back in the day. Like, it's some old ritual where they would put a coin in the mouth at the time of somebody's death, so that they could use that coin as currency in the afterlife to get past, or to get to Hades. Zeus ended losing, and they rushed it because it was canceled. They did rush it, and they did cancel it, and it hurt my feelings so fucking bad, Michael. Oh my God, it hurt my feelings. But they had it. It's okay that they rushed it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't their fault. They tried. They did what they could do with the episodes that they had. But at the end of the day, it's literally Demiurge. Okay, if y'all don't know about Demiurge, false god, okay, of the Bible, okay, false god of the Bible, Demiurge. Then that's who Zeus was in Chaos, Michael. You know it. You know he was. That was the Demiurge right there, and he was clearly wicked and dark and devious. It's a spiritual gift if you control it. They say it's a gift. Exactly. Targeting us like they did Christ is an honor and proves one high spirituality. I believe that as well. Well, I wouldn't say a gift, but I would agree that I feel like what they're hearing is real. I don't believe that they're just making it up in their mind. And I do believe that it's targeted individuals, I feel like, but I don't know. I still get, like, y'all know I'm a sovereign divine being, so if I don't have a full complete conclusion to something, I'm really not gonna give my opinion on it. That's why when it comes to the KabBALlah, I'm still like learning more information, but as of right now, it's very much it's all leading back to this whole adrenochrome blood ritual, Moloch, fucking balls ass shit. And that's what I get from it. Yep, exactly. I'll subscribe to your beautiful Instagram account. It's Germanybadd with the 2 D's. Thank you. Not all of us hear things, by the way. Well, you know I can't say the real word, y'all know that, but the schizophrenic people of the world usually hear stuff, right? Or no? Let me look it up. Let's look it up, y'all. Schizophrenia is a chronic severe brain disorder affecting less than 1% of the U.S. population. Don't it seem like it's so many more than just 1%? It seems, nah, I don't believe that. I know multiple schizophrenic people. Stay sovereign. I am too. I hope you never have to experience gang stalking though, because it's annoying as fuck. I'm desensitized to it, but it's just a nuisance. You know what? I pray. I hope I never experience it as well. There is this one lady on. Her name is Flying Rainbow Lasagna. Cause she like this white lady or whatever, and she be having a whole lot of information, y'all. Like I'm trying to tell y'all, like some stuff will go over your head, but then like a lot of stuff, it's just like, oh my god, that makes so much sense. You know what I'm saying? So I resonate with a lot of stuff that she say, and she considers herself a targeted individual, and then she talks about some technology that they use against targeted individuals. So like that's the same thing that Kyle Odom said as well though. Like he was saying that they can project thoughts into your mind, you know what I mean, and try to make you like lose your mind type stuff, you know what I mean? And she was saying that like they can project and she even went as far as to say that they was projecting stuff to her fucking dog. Okay, so I don't know, y'all believe it? Do y'all not believe it? What y'all think? Operation Paperclip. You know I know about Operation Paperclip. Phase, yeah, they say it's a gift in ancient times. They taught people how to have full control over it. Yeah. See, that's the thing about fear and the archons, that the archons for sure want to project fear into our lives. So when it comes to things that people don't know about, especially schizophrenic, hearing things or feeling whatever that schizophrenic people go through, they want to make people think that it's a something that they should be afraid of, something that they should medicate themselves from. And then that brings you to the question, like, why do y'all want to medicate people so bad? Y'all want to medicate people so bad so y'all can control us even further. Like to lie by y'all up here, because if not, why you being so mean? Why you being so rude? Let's take a little sip of our magic water right here that we got. They make them sound so, but it's the satellites that they have to fuck with our minds. They not crazy, they victims. See, that's the thing, right? That's what I was talking about my last live. I was talking about Kyle Odom, and he considered himself a targeted individual, and then he's the guy who fired his weapon multiple times into this pastor who he said was a reptilian. Okay, so we got the reptilians and then we got the archons. Okay, and this is just my beliefs. Like I said, y'all don't got to believe everything that I say, but if we got the reptilians and we got the archons, and then they have this, not only are they putting all this fear, all this pain into our lives so that they can harvest it from us, but then on top of that, then it's like mental warfare as well. And that's what's crazy to me. It's just like everything, pharmaceuticals, all the control that they ever could want, and they just take it as far as they can go. Don't trust it. This whole jerky thing is a real thing. Okay, I've been talking about this for years though. That's the thing. I've been talking about this for years. Okay, this is not nothing new. Okay, when I tell you that Rumble back in the day used to be like the shit. Rumble used to be, you could go on Rumble and look up Frazzle Drip. Okay, I don't know if you would even be able to still find Frazzle Drip, but it was definitely a rabbit hole that you need to prepare yourself to go down. Okay, it's not just a normal rabbit hole. Frazzle Drip was not just a normal rabbit hole. And then the thing about it is, you see all these people who like what they do is they kind of like they be having a little insider jokes and stuff amongst themselves, and then it's like when you finally realize what the insider joke is, you just like, damn, y'all are crazy. That tech makes some of us hear things. I believe it exactly. They call it schizophrenic, but it's not always the case. I agree with that. And don't get me started about Moloch. I don't care how many times it shows up in the files. Has nothing to do with Moloch. Well, Michael, okay, if it ain't Moloch, it's Baal. If it ain't Baal, it's fucking subtitle Demiurge. Okay? whatever the name is, it's demiurge stuff. I really believe that, Michael. And I feel like I'm still doing my research. I'm still looking at, different things. But that's that at this current moment, because y'all know I can change my mind at any time, okay? Because I'm sovereign divine being. I could do that. I could choose what I want to believe. But at this very moment, Michael, I'm trying to tell you, this whole Epstein stuff and then the whole KabBALlah and all that, it leads to the same stuff, in my opinion, at the moment. I'm trying to tell you. And doing this to me made me desensitized to their projections, but now it's just annoying. LOL. Check my hair. Never gonna medicate me because I am too at peace and sane despite it all. And stay that way. You are smart and pretty, sis. I see you. Thank you, Gee and me. I'm glad you're here. You got me wearing my motorbike. Okay, Michael. I bet reptilians do exist. Yes, they definitely exist. It's hella examples that can prove to you that they exist. It's a real thing. These people who are ingesting this human baby, okay, scared human baby flesh and blood that they are ingesting, these people are real people. These people is the people that's in charge of everything, okay? In charge of everything, okay? And there's no way that y'all can make me think that that's a positive thing. No way that you can make me think that the stuff in the Talmud is a positive thing. Okay, there's no way that you can make me think that you calling me a goy or us goyim and saying that it's okay to lie to us, it's okay to steal from us, it's okay to all that stuff. It's no way you can make me think it's positive. It's no way you can make me think, oh, I can get with that, or I can agree with that. That sounds reasonable. No, that shit not reasonable. We gotta have some critical thinking going on. Same thing with the Bible. Same thing with the demiurge of the book of the being the God of the Bible. In my sovereign opinion, let's have some critical thinking going on. Okay, it's no way that somebody can make me think that, oh, you killed all your kids and left nothing but fucking animals and shit, and that's a good thing. No, it's no way you can make me think that you sacrificing your one and only son. No, it's no way you can make me think that fucking I'm a sinner, but your son came here to free me of my sins, and now I'm still a sinner. And no way you can make me think none of that. Let's think critical. When y'all come here, y'all know we think critical, okay? We not just, sure, that makes sense. If you want to talk about Bell and Moloch in the files, we gotta do in call, because that's a whole convo. Well, we need to get to it, Michael, and realizing he got paid for it. Michael, you should collab with her. Yes, Michael is definitely gonna come up here. Michael, that's my dog. We gonna get into it. We gonna go back and forth. He gonna try to school me on the KabBALlah, y'all, and I'ma just, I don't know. I will never want to see F Drip again. Frazzle Drip, I'm trying to tell y'all, that's not a joke. It's not a fake thing. This is a real thing. Real people, Hillary Lintons and people like that is doing the most dark, demonic fucking shit you ever seen in your whole life. I'm trying to tell you, don't go looking for it if you don't want to see it, okay? And you don't want to see it. Just trust me, believe me. That's one thing, just trust me. I saw it when I was your age, terrible, and I was called crazy up until literally now. But the thing about it is, me too, right? And I had to bring myself to finally become strong enough to be able to talk about this kind of stuff, but because people, I rap and stuff like that, like people from my city and stuff, they don't even know I'm like be talking about stuff like this, But when I seen it, I knew it was real. I seen it with my own eyes. Okay, it was no AI when Frazzle Drip was around. Okay, no AI, none of that. Okay, it was a real video. I seen it with my own eyes, and it was just crazy, crazy. I'm trying to tell y'all, it was some Hillary and Lintons, and they was cutting its faces off, okay, and wearing it and dancing, and they was naked. All of them it was crazy. I'm trying to tell you. You're so awake early in life. I love it. Oh, thank you. Mola and Bao are interchangeable and synonyms for demiurge, right? That's what I believe. Moloch and Baal, demiurge, same thing. That's my sovereign opinion. Correct me if I'm wrong, love. I don't know. I have never met someone who follows the KabBALlah and is kind and sweet. But that's the thing, right? It's like, okay, that's what make me feel like, I don't know. I'm doing, in my mind, I'm doing a whole pros and cons thing, because like it's a lot. I do believe that there's information that could be beneficial, but that's with any religious text. It's possibly information in it that could be beneficial, but in my mind, I just feel like it's starting to be more cons than pros. Like pros, probably it was okay. Hebrew, it's Hebrew. Cool, that sounds a little legit. But then you like, oh baby, you sucking baby dick and shit like that. And then it's okay for you to do stuff with little 3-year-old girls and stuff like that. Like, I don't see how that could be in a religious book and y'all still just gloss over it like that's okay or something. Same thing with the Bible though. Like, I'm trying to tell you, even in the Bible, all the stuff in the Bible just I can't get with it. The whole blood sacrifice and fucking all this dark ass shit. I can't get that. Don't make me feel like this is the holy text that I should live my life by. That's just me though. German women, hey, yeah, they cold-blooded humans, but not reptilian. No, they definitely reptilian. I'm trying to tell you. I'm talking about they the queen, and all of that stuff. Just like, what's his name? Prince, and I ain't gonna say his name, but something Drews that just got, hemmed up with the whole Epstein stuff. They are ripped. Listen, I know you don't believe it, but I'm trying to tell you right now that they are a reptilian. Okay, they're not a human being like me and you. Or I don't even know if you might not be human. You might be you might be an archon, and you trying to just sway the conversation to the wrong way. But I'm trying to tell you, reptilians is a real thing. It's people in the world that you look at and you think that they are regular people. They're not regular people. Just because niggas claim they doing this for demonic energies don't mean they actually connected with them. I'm demonic and I know all the energies well, and I will defend them. They have nothing to do with. Okay, Michael, it's not about that they claiming that they are dealing with demonic energies. It's about what they're claiming that they do. Okay, so you could never make me spiritually or just any type of belief that it's okay for you to cut the skin off of, and y'all, like I told y'all, and then on top of that, they are pushing their norms onto regular people like us. They got regular people like us cutting this fucking skin off our babies' penises. Okay, our baby boys' penises 2 days after they fucking born. Okay, you don't get to, no mama get to be in there with the fucking baby to watch what's going on. None of that. We don't know if a fucking rabbi was the fucking circumciser and he put his fucking mouth on my mother. But who the fuck knows? You know what I'm saying? It's not okay for them to be pushing that on us. It's not okay for them to even be doing it. In my sovereign opinion, there is no way you can make me think that that's a good thing for a rabbi or any individual to put their mouth on a little boy baby fucking meat. No way you could justify that to me. No way you could justify blood sacrifice to me, ever. There's no way. I mean, and don't get me wrong. Like I said, Michael, I know like about African spirituality and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But in my sovereign opinion, I don't feel that it is necessary for us to go outside of ourselves for anything. Even though it's okay for us to do so to a certain extent. But I don't know. I'm still figuring it out, Michael. I'm gonna have my idea. I'm gonna have my conclusion eventually. It's not okay to lie and steal from us. I completely agree. But guess what? We're goy. I'm a goy, and we are goyim to them. And guess what? It's okay for them to lie to the goyim. It's okay for them to steal from the goyim. They can't eat with the goyim. Okay, this is their rules. Okay, so even if it's not even just Zionist, okay, even if it's just regular Jews, they still believe that we're goy or goyim, and I'm a goy. That's what they believe, and it's okay for them to lie to us. And even when it comes to their beliefs, it's in their holy book, okay, that when it comes to their beliefs, if we question them about their beliefs, it's okay for them to lie to us about their beliefs. So who really knows the truth? What's your Insta again? I'm gonna add you. Germanybadd with the 2 Ds. Germanybadd with the 2 Ds. Is this on subscribers only mode? I don't think so. I'm new here. Just a real question. You an atheist? No, I'm not an atheist. You're welcome. Yes, like I'm just a spiritual person. I'm just sovereign, divine being, you know. God, me and God, we like I have a very strong relationship with God within me. God is within all of us. You're not just a sinner. Yes, like what happened to young Pharaoh. If y'all want to talk about young Pharaoh, I will tell you exactly what happened to young Pharaoh in my sovereign opinion. Okay. Young Pharaoh, he okay, it's two sides of me when it comes to young Pharaoh, okay? One side of me when it comes to young Pharaoh is I feel bad for young Pharaoh because I feel like he was targeted. Like we keep talking about targeted. I do believe he was targeted. But then at the same time, I do believe that he made agreements that he shouldn't maybe not have made with certain parties, okay? So I do believe that he was on his good run. He had his good run. You know, he was at the top of success where he was at. And then next thing I know, he's wearing the MAGA hat and he's going to rallies and doing this and doing that. Now, what I always say, this is just my sovereign opinion, but I feel like any person that you look at in a form of like some type of like teacher, he was a teacher, a guru, whatever you want to call it to a lot of people, right? But I feel like when you look at people like him and then they go and they pick a side, that's when you should get a little bit nervous, a little bit weary, okay? I feel like there's no side to be picked in any of it all, okay? Me, I feel like when I start to get the picking sides, that's when y'all know it ain't me no more, okay? And it's easy for that to happen when you make agreements that you shouldn't be agreeing to, and then you agree to it, and then some, you know, your life go left. Who fault is that when you made that agreement? That was your decision to make that agreement. So I feel like if y'all ever hear me getting too political and picking a side and saying, oh, I'm Republican, or oh, I'm Democrat, or follow this person or follow that person, then y'all know I'm fucking compromised, okay? That's when y'all would know that I have become compromised, when y'all see me getting too political, picking a side and stuff like that. He got a little bit too political randomly out of nowhere, and then I believe that it was some type of agreement that he made. And like I told y'all, in the cosmic law of things, it's okay for you to be deceived, okay? It's okay for the archons to come to you and tell you, look, I got this opportunity. For example, say you a rapper, say you a singer, you a something, and then these archons come to you and they're like, look, you getting pretty big, like we can make you bigger than big though. That's what you want. You know what I'm saying? They give you that opportunity. It's okay for them to lie to you about the opportunity. They can say, look, they I'm coming. I'm about to get off in like 5 minutes. Oh, I want the big one. So they can look at you and then where was I? Because I got a little bit distracted. Oh yeah, so then say you a singer, you a rapper, or whatever the case may be. It's okay for them to tell you, look, yeah, we got an opportunity for you. All you got to do is allow. And this is real, okay? You can believe me, you cannot believe me, whatever the case may be. Let's just use a perfect example. Perfect example, me being icky. Okay, Icky Anaj, okay, and Roman, okay, we got Icky and we got Roman, okay, let's just use that as an example. So boom, Icky, she getting big, like she doing her thing or whatever, but it's only so big you can get. Then they reach out to you because they want to use you. They see that, they like, damn bitch, damn Icky, you got some influence, baby. Like, what's up? You want to work with us? We can make you bigger than big. You big now, bitch, but you ain't gonna be able to get no bigger without us. So what's up? So Icky say, yeah, like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, what I gotta do though? And so they like, look, and this is a lie. Like I told y'all, in the cosmic fucking law of everything, it's okay for you to be deceived. It's okay for me to deceive you as long as you sign this motherfucking contract, do what I fuck I say. Okay? Whether it be a spiritual contract or whatever, okay? Same reason. All of us got contracts that we signed, okay? Just being here on this earth right now, we signed the contract to be here. Okay? We did. Whether we was deceived or not, even though that's okay for them to deceive Icky. I don't want to miss y'all comments, but I do want to finish this little spiel. So boom, Icky, she like, you know what I gotta do? Then they like, yeah, all you gotta do is allow basically like a little entity or whatever. It ain't no big deal. You know what I'm saying? Like just allow entity to just come in and like just be there with you. Like you still gonna be you. You still gonna, you know, live your life. Like, you know what I'm saying? You still gonna be rich and famous and get to enjoy all the stuff. But like it's just gonna be somebody entity that you allow into you that just there. You know, he ain't gonna do nothing too crazy. His name Roman. So Icky like, you know what, fuck it, like, you know what, that's what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? That's cool, like it's cool, but she's deceived. She don't even know that when this motherfucking Roman coming to her, it's gonna be Roman and her ass is gonna be in the back seat. She gonna be a backseat driver of her own life. Okay, that's how it works. These people who y'all see is in the higher places, important places and stuff like that, they are backseat drivers of their own life. Okay, they got everything, but they ain't got shit. I'm talking about ain't got shit. They don't got nothing. Okay, nothing at all. You imagine you agree. Imagine you Icky and you agree to be a part of this. You like, yeah, fuck it, like they ain't gonna do nothing to me. I'm gonna let this entity in. You go through this ritual and now it's an entity in you, and now you the backseat driver of your own life, like I said. And all you can do is just see what this entity is doing with your body, bitch. All you can do is just watch. You just sitting there like this emoji, and you just like watching what this entity is doing with you. Next thing you know, you like, oh my god, in your head or in the back of, because you in the back of the mind, so in the back of your mind, you like, damn, like I'm about to go to the fucking Met Gala, cause what? Met Gala sound lit, even though it's not really me, but it's me. So I'm going to the Met Gala, and then this entity go to the Met Gala, and you got on a fire. I feel like, damn, I'm a baddie. Like it might not be me, but I'm still I'm still able to live it. And now you at the Met Gala. You, not really you, but you and the entity is at the Met Gala, and the fucking entity start fucking covering one eye and doing fucking Illuminati signs and shit. And you like, oh my god, what did I get myself into? That's what's going on. The Aquarian God who Yeshua was completely against blood sacrifice and still is. I don't know, Guy and me. I don't know if I agree with that. I'm not pulling out. It's crazy. I haven't watched it because it's my best friend is getting halfway, getting surgery. My best friend Harper. Oh, she getting surgery. Well, I'm sending some good energy to her. Yeah, you on point. There is a rapper, need a manager for my music. I make music to get the feature Jaheim, okay? We make bangers. We got over 1 million streams on Spotify on just one of our songs, Germanybadd with the 2 D's, no space. Check me out. I love God. I love God too. You ever smoke rocks? I have a Eve though. You seen the Gee and Me? That stuff is wild. Oh, I subscribe to you, but I don't know what happened when we were talking about Gnosis. It's all in the same category. I always wonder how Young Pharaoh randomly was able to just have Summer Walker on speed dial, but that's exactly how it works. So in my sovereign opinion, I would look at the situation with Young Pharaoh. Using my, my own sovereign brain, okay, I just look at it as none of that stuff started happening to him. He didn't start going downhill until he started condoning this whole red hat movement, and being so super political. Same thing with the lady who gave me past life regression and hypnosis. I used to really fuck with her, you know what I'm saying, and I don't have nothing against her now, don't get me wrong, but she started getting really political when it comes to Trump and stuff like that, and I think that that's when you should start being wary of people. When people start getting, especially people that's supposed to be spiritual people are sovereign people. I'm telling you that right now. That is a quote of the day. Spiritual people are sovereign people. If you're not a sovereign person and you just taking information and saying, oh, that's true, you looking, you watching the news and you saying, yep, everything the news told me is true, you know what I mean, you're not looking at things for yourself, then there's no way that you sovereign. If there's no way that you sovereign, you ain't really that spiritual. You saying, oh, everything Trump say, I'm fucking with it, you ain't really as spiritual as you say you are. You know what I'm saying? That politics stuff, it doesn't matter, left, right, None of that matters. If you Democrat, Republican, none of that matters. I say this every live. None of that shit matters. Left and right, none of it matters. The only thing that matters is top and the bottom. Most of us is down here at the bottom. Most of us up here and we communicate and we talking about the deep stuff that really matter. We down here at the bottom, okay? And only thing that matter is us against the fucking people at the top. That's all it is. It's not a left, right, black, white, male, female. None of those debates ever fucking matter. Okay, we do not get into those like brainless debates. It don't matter if you black. It don't matter if you white. Okay, it don't matter. Okay, if you ain't a reptilian or archon or elite, then you with us. You with me. When you say you a Christian, no, they got you. I know they got you. I mean, if you say you a Christian, you been got like you. It's probably gonna be very difficult for you to get ungot. So that's just my opinion. I've met archons personally when I was a streamer, and it made me not want fame anymore because they so cringe and creepy. LMAO. I just want YouTube subs and cuteness in my life. LOL. But yeah, for sure. You know what, Gia and me? I agree with that. Like I don't know about if I met any archons or anything like that. I mean, I'm pretty sure that I have. I'm almost 1,000% sure that I met some archives too. Can I borrow a few dollars? It's crazy. Vampires, archives are physical and also inside us. They're like KabBALlah attributes: tree of life and tree of death. Eno L everlasting. I'm about to screenshot that because that sounds pretty deep. But yes, I agree with that though. They are outside of us and inside of us. I agree with that too. But I don't consent to no archon ass shit. Okay, I don't consent to no contracts made with my knowing or without my knowing. I don't consent. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm enjoying watching you say it. Well, thank you, Ricky Ricks. I'm glad you're here. I hope you like the live. Damn, you passionate. Like, Get Out the movie. Exactly like Get Out the movie. Exactly like possession. Well, I wouldn't say possession. I wouldn't necessarily say possession, but I guess that is pretty good word for it. But yeah, just like Get Out the movie, they're in the sunken place watching their life like this, and this entity is living, doing whatever the fuck, throwing up the all that kind of stuff, doing the fucking on music videos with the all that kind of stuff. That ain't them doing that no more. So that's why it's like I feel bad for the real them. So that's when I talk about Pharaoh and stuff like that. Like I feel bad for the real him, but what can you do about it? It's not him no more. Like he not really there. I mean, he is. And then, if you want to go into the spirit realm and try to save him, you can do that. You know what I'm saying? But in my sovereign opinion, I just feel like if you made that decision, you made that decision. You know what I mean? I don't. What the fuck am I supposed to do about it? Life is meant to ascend suffering to defeat the ego, and in anguish, Gnosis and Buddhism, also being Rastafarian Muslim, is the closest to most genuine text about life and material world. That's a beautiful take on it. I don't know. Like, I have alternating opinions when it comes to defeating the ego. Like, I do believe that we shouldn't allow, like, for example, like, a lot of those people that we were just naming, those celebrities and people in important positions or whatever, I believe that their ego is what made them decide to go along with whatever it is, where they got this fucking entity in them and it ain't them no more. Okay, we got the Sasha Fierce, the Roman Zelensky, or whatever the case may be. And if y'all if y'all really want to know some deep, matter of fact, I have something planned where I'm gonna do like a full like video or whatever, and I'm gonna show y'all my screen and everything like that, because I'm trying to tell y'all, when it Roman Zelensky or whatever the fuck, it has a real origination. Okay, and I do want to get into it. I do want to talk about it. You cute, so I'm gonna let you cook. Of course. She's brain surgery. My best friend Harper. Oh, brain surgery. I am. Don't play with me. Spiritual people are sovereign people. Yep. I haven't had a TV in years. F the news. LMAO. Exactly. Fuck the news. I'm not chopped no more. Let me know when I'm going live with you. Okay, Michael. Well, let's do it this week. Like maybe tomorrow, or what is tomorrow? Thursday? Spiritual people are sovereign but can still be observant and have an opinion. Yes, I mean, sovereign means you have your own opinion, you know what I mean? And you're observant because you're learning new information every day. Like, I like to learn new information every day. Like, even when it comes to this whole KabBALlah thing, and I know I have my opinion of it right now, but I don't necessarily want to put my conclusion on, on wax at the moment. You know what I mean? I want to keep looking into it and come up with my own opinion. But as of right now, KabBALlah is not sitting well with me. Ooish, Talmud and Zohar, it just not sitting well. Y'all know I like to do a critical thinking, okay? And putting, drinking blood from a newborn circumcised anus is fucking dark to me, okay? That's all I gotta say, okay? Blood sacrifice, shit like that is dark. Sleeping with or having relations with a little 3-year-old girl is fucking dark, and it's hard for me to be able to justify something so fucking wicked. I love Jesus. Don't get me wrong. I love Jesus, but like, I'm not saying that I don't think Jesus came here to tell us to worship him. Jesus, when he came here, he wasn't trying to tell us that he need worship. He wasn't trying to tell us that we are sinners and that he died for our sins, even though we still sinners. And yeah, he wasn't. No, I don't agree with that. I think that Jesus' message when he came here was very much misconstrued. That's what happened. That's my sovereign opinion, and I'm standing on it. Left and right, two wings of the same bird. Exactly. Get out MK Ultra. And y'all know what? When it comes to the whole MK Ultra, so like, if y'all think about it, right? We have those people who like the icky Anaj with the Roman and stuff like that. People who are ushered in to the circle, and then you also have people who are groomed for the circle. Okay, so for example, when you have these people who have went through this atanic ritual abuse, those people were groomed for this. Okay, and when it comes to MK Ultra, they were put through a whole lot of pain. See, and that's another thing that I cannot get with the KabBALlah. Like, the rituals with the whole, like, the pain and stuff like that you have to go through. Like, I wrote it down. Like, you burying yourself up to the neck. Okay, cool. I guess that's not that bad, right? But then when you get to the whole flagellation of things, like, why do you gotta go through pain, like getting beat and even sexually abused for some spiritual purpose? It's that just that's when it give you. I start getting a little worried when I hear stuff like that. Yeshua is the true way from light, and not all beliefs in him are unsovereign, especially knowing his real ethnicity is black. Give me, that's what I'm saying. When it comes to the whole black, white, it doesn't matter. No, it don't matter, because when you die, your soul, if you get caught in a false light trap that I always talk about, I don't think I mentioned it all night tonight, but there's a false light trap, and the archives is trying to trick you into reincarnating again, okay? And if you get caught in that trap and your ass get reincarnated again, you probably gonna be the race that your ass can't stand. So it don't matter. You black this life, your next life, guess what? You probably be white. You probably be Chinese. You probably be Mexican or something. Like, it don't matter what you is now. Like, this just a temporary vessel. I'm a baddie right now. You know what I'm saying? My last life, I probably was a old ass fucking, like, a crusty, like, dirtball ass bitch. You feel me? Who knows? It don't matter. We gotta talk again, because I think I gave the wrong impression about KabBALlah because of my personal path. Okay, Michael. Well, we always gonna talk. The Bible and God's law, Buddhist is how to live in between. I got Buddha on my arm. Brass and black are different. And that and the Vatican ruined a lot of, but I don't know what that say. It's real, LOL. Sorry, too many topics at once. I know you had to go like 20 minutes ago. What days had his surgery? I'm freaking out. She'll let me know she goes to. Not everyone's path is the same. I also have to tell you something about Jesus. Okay, Michael, I'm listening. They're also weird. I don't know what you're talking about, but that has nothing to do with KabBALlah. Who, me, Michael? I get you and have her about the false light, but I believe Yeshua was black and I am light skinned like you, Latina. Can I borrow a few dollars? LOL. Baddie. Whoops, you right. He was brass, but brass is black. LOL. But that's what I'm saying. It doesn't. That's what I don't know. When it comes to race, I just don't never get into the racial conversation because I just feel like it's kind of a waste of breath. Like, baby, when your soul isn't black or white or Chinese or anything, it's just a soul. Like, we in a temporary vessel right now. Like, I just so happen to be born in as a baddie, like in this vessel. But my last life, I probably was not a baddie. And if I get caught in a false light trap again, I probably more than likely won't be a baddie again. So, can I borrow a few dollars? Whoops, you right. When we gonna talk? Give me a date. Well, we can go live. Like, what is today, Michael? We can have our what you call it, our collab on today is Thursday. Maybe we could do it tomorrow if you free tomorrow. Queen on Glow. My best friend Harper is in pain. I want to do now. I'm sad. Addison, you know what? Don't allow, you have to be in control of your emotions, Addison. And I feel like when it comes to archons, they want you to feel that sadness and they want you to feel that grief for your best friend who's going through surgery. When really, I feel like you should more so be focused on the good thing about it. Like, for example, if she hurt her leg or something and now she got to get her ACL fixed or some shit like that, maybe you should look at it differently. Like, oh, that she's gonna be so much better now. She gonna be able to do, do things, or she won't be in pain no more, or whatever the case may be. Don't be so fearful and afraid, because that's what they want. They harvesting all that emotions that you keep putting into it. You so worried for your friend Harper. Stop being so worried for her and be happy for her that she getting a little bit of, she's look at it like they fixing her up. Nah, let's talk before we go live. Okay, Michael. Well, we could talk tomorrow, and then maybe tomorrow is what? Maybe on like Saturday or Sunday we could go live together. Yes, unfortunately, archives want us in fear, depression, etc. Yes, they do. That's exactly what they want. They are parasites. They feeding and harvesting off of human emotions, especially the negative kind. Okay, so that's what they need to live. They need that. Okay, think about it. It's the same thing with this whole Epstein thing. Okay, what they're doing is they are putting, and same thing with the whole Frazzle Drip thing. Okay, that's like a fucking curse word, or like a word, and I probably need to stop saying that word. But when I tell y'all, if y'all are able to find what I'm talking about that I said years ago before AI was a thing, that is exactly what Epstein and all of them are partaking in. Okay, do y'all know what the rest of the world is saying about America? Just tell me that right now. Do y'all know what the rest of the world is saying about America? Okay. Yes, unfortunately, archives want us in fear. I know Harper since school together a long time. Well, I understand that, Addison. But look, y'all, look, we got our magic water. Let's take a little shotty shot. I done stayed up here for what did it say, 52 minutes. Y'all know I can't be up here longer than an hour because my manager be on my ass. But I'm going to be back tomorrow. So what's up? They look at America like a joke. Yes, they look at America like a joke. Putin is saying that our government is run by PDF files and cannibals, because it's true. They got us not only partaking in their whole circumcision ritual ass shit, but they also got us partaking in their fucking cannibalism. Okay, stop eating at the fast food fucking places. Okay, stop it. And I be eating there sometime too, but never McDonald's. Never. Okay. Cheers. We got our magic water. If y'all want to know about this magic water, tap in. I'll put y'all on. I hope y'all tap back in with me tomorrow. And I hope y'all tap back in with me and Michael the next day. Popeye's too good. Yeah, it's some stuff I can't. I still get, I still eat it, but cheers to water. This is magic water. Cheers. I'm so grateful for y'all being here with me tonight. Y'all don't even know. Like, I'm so grateful for y'all being here with me tonight. I ain't been here in about like 7 days, but we back. I'm still doing a whole lot of research on the KabBALlah. Michael, can you please like send me some information for research purposes? I'm very I'm very interested in finding out more information about it. I'm still in the midst of coming to my conclusion when it comes to, you know, that stuff. We performing those rituals and it's blocking the spiritual power we all possess. See that mixed swagger. I don't know if you're normal. I don't think I ever seen you here before, but that is something that I always say. Um, I always talk about how we don't need, and that's what I'm gonna leave this off on. We do not need nothing outside of ourself. Okay, you do not need nothing outside of yourself. Anything you ever need, if you want to commune with God, you go within. Okay, God is. We can commune with God. We do not need a preacher, pastor, church, none of that. Priest, none of that. Okay, you don't need nothing outside of you don't need no pope, none of that. Okay, nothing outside of yourself. And I believe that when Jesus came here, that's what he was trying to explain to us. He was trying to tell us that you don't need nothing outside of yourself. And the Roman Catholic Church really didn't like that shit. It was like, nigga, who the fuck you think you is telling them they don't need us? Okay, so they took his message, switched it up, did what they wanted to do with it to make us subservient and fucking quiet, to shut us up, make us fucking listen to what the fuck they say. My first time here, yes. Energy. Feel like enemy. I see you so much shit on Instagram and you don't even look. Michael, don't be like that. I already told you I don't be on Instagram like that because it's not very good for my mental health. So I like to take a break. I ain't been posting no stories or nothing. I could see if I was posting some stories and just ignoring you, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't that, Michael. I promise you. Your favorite movie to watch? Ooh, that is a good question. I'm not gonna say because my favorite movie to watch is very low vibrational and it's only my favorite movie because it was my brother's favorite movie. So it's pretty much low vibrational. But if I could tell you something to watch, go on Netflix tonight and watch Chaos. It's very deep. It's very demiurge. Very, very much false light trap-ish. Very much false light trap. Okay? Chaos. Kaos. Go watch it. They chose what they wanted us to believe. Ethiopia Church #1. I also hate Instagram for my mental health. Yes, all the scrolling and seeing people doing things and yeah, I try to keep my brain like, I don't know, because Instagram, it's a long story, but let's take this last little sip of our magic water. Thank y'all so much for being here with me. Like the live if y'all didn't like the live, because why you being so mean, why you being so rude. We finna be back tomorrow. We finna talk about the KabBALlah in more depth. I've been watching this documentary that I'm not quite finished yet with. Show me Copper, what kind of picture my husband Harper? Show me Copper, what kind of picture my husband Harper? And yes, I'll give you sources. Please do, Michael. I want to watch some stuff all night tonight so that I can be well versed for my live tomorrow. Like the live. You want pork? Yes, I eat bacon and I cook it really good so that it's not chewy because I can't stand chewy bacon. But I do. I eat bacon. I'm not a vegan. I actually think that veganism was a whole fucking psyop because they was spraying all the fucking, they want people to only eat fruits and vegetables because they're spraying all the fucking fruits and vegetables, even the organic ones. They spraying all these fucking chemtrails and shit all over the fucking vegetables so that you can ingest the fucking GMO ass fucking vegetables and shit. So no, I don't believe in veganism. I believe that if you do, if we use our critical thinking skills, right, and you go look at people on YouTube who have the big vegan channels and they've been vegan for a lot of years, especially women, right? If we were to use our critical thinking skills and while we're looking at them and we see that these women are saying that, oh, I've been vegan for 10 years and I no longer have a period. Baby, bitch, you're not even 37. You're not even 35 yet, bitch, and you don't have a period. And they're saying that it's means they're clean. Bitch, no, that means you're unhealthy. That means that you can't even produce the nutrients in your body that you need to have a menstrual cycle. That's when you know it's a fucking psyop. You took it too far, baby. You're a vegan. You need to eat some fucking real fucking meat for your strength, bitch. You need some protein, bitch. That's just my sovereign opinion, though. It's a lot of vegans out here who about to crucify me, who gonna be on my ass. But that's just my opinion. I do believe that you need to eat meat. I don't think that we're supposed to be vegans. I think that that was a psyop. And I also think that the whole grains at the bottom of the pyramid that they just flipped over upside down. Remember they flipped it over when it was like this? The whole grains at the bottom of it was a psyop as well. The United States had just purchased so many fucking grains that they wanted to make us think that grains was fucking the biggest thing that we fucking needed. Now they want to switch the pyramid upside down. I don't trust nothing they fucking say. That's my sovereign opinion, though. Miss, you want to chop it up? We're going to chop it up, Michael, for sure. Your ancestors are your best path. Yes. I do believe that we should show respect and generosity to our ancestors, but I also don't believe, I don't want to getting into it, but yeah, when it comes to ancestors, my opinion at the moment, like I told y'all, I used to dibble and dabble in the whole African spirituality and stuff like that, and I still show a whole lot of love to my ancestors and stuff like that. But when it comes to reincarnation, I still have this whole disconnect when it comes to people in your family passing away, being reincarnated into another body, and then you are giving them offerings and they're not in the spirit realm. They're right here on fucking earth with us. So, the disconnect. Imagine you go to bed because I have to get up super early. I use herbs and mushrooms, not the drug mushrooms. I'm vegan, mind over matter. Give her likes, y'all. She be coming up here trying to wake y'all up spiritually. Help her out. Thank you, Michael. That's my dog, y'all. Just like with the milk, we can eat or not eat. Do you detoxify the body? Yes, of course. I do believe in fasting. I fast. That is how I do my detox of my body. I will fast. Fasting is amazing. That is, I swear by fasting, okay? Whatever ailment, whatever thing you're going through, if you got something going on with your body, baby, I promise you fasting, and I'm not trying to be your doctor or nothing like that, because I don't want to tell people to fast and then they ass fasted and something happened. But I do swear by fasting, okay? It don't matter what it is. It don't matter what you got going on. You could fucking have cancer. I would say fast, bitch. That's what I would say. Do you know formerly Adrenal? She recently got rid of her indoor altar. Yeah, so yeah, me. I don't know who that is, but it sounds like exactly what I was trying to say. Like I said, it's basically exactly what I was saying. Like when it comes to African spirituality, I was very much into African spirituality, ancestors, things like that, and I still love my ancestors. I still you know show respect and stuff like that to my ancestors. But when it comes to like doing the whole like offerings and stuff like that, I don't necessarily feel like it's absolutely direly necessary. I feel like I will accept assistance in my life using my free will. I use my free will to accept assistance, positive assistance from my ancestors. However, I don't feel like we need to reach out to anything outside of ourselves. I really don't. And I am just same thing. That's where that disconnect comes from with me. I don't know, like, if because I do believe in reincarnation. I do believe the false light trap is a thing. I do believe a lot of us get caught back in the false light trap and we get reincarnated again. So for example, my brother passed away in 2005, May 25th 2005. He was 16 years old. If I was, and I love my brother, and I honor my brother, and I talk, from within to my brother. However, if he was reincarnated back onto this earth and I'm giving him offerings, how do that even make sense? It doesn't to me. Animal farming and antibiotics help me choose to commit to veganism. Fasting, yes, I am a vegetarian. Okay. Spirit realm and physical realm exist in the same place, just mirrors. Love you, Mom. Love you too, Michael. A decade, but I get what you are saying about the psyop with the sprays also. Yeshua said, when we fast, not if we fast, LOL, for sure. Fasting is a very important thing. You have to give your system time to relax, okay? Relax. A lot of us eat and then go to bed. You got your whole system doing all this hard work for you to go to sleep. For you to sleep. We eat, in my sovereign opinion, we eat for energy. Okay, so if you about to go and you about to do a fucking hike through the fucking nature, or you about to go fucking kayaking or something, you eat for the energy. You don't eat to go to sleep. I don't think that we supposed to eat to go to sleep and have our organs doing all this hard work while we're sleeping. No, okay? You need to give your organs some time to just sit, okay? And that's when you're your most highest self, because you really your body is literally not worried about bullshit that we make it worry about, okay? We eating fucking hot Cheetos and fucking, even if, like I said, if you a vegan or whatever the case may be, and you're not eating nothing but fucking spinach all day long. Say you had a day where you ain't eat nothing but fucking spinach, okay, and fucking cucumbers, okay, and now this vegetables that you were eating had nothing but fucking GMOs all over it, okay? You sitting there eating broccoli and shit. Broccoli? Broccoli ain't real. And we know, and if y'all don't know, broccoli is not a real fucking vegetable, okay? You think you're being healthy and you're eating fucking broccoli, and it is a genetically modified organism itself. Literally, broccoli is not a thing, okay? Broccoli is a genetically modified organism. And so you sit there and you eating broccoli all day and you think it's making you healthy, and you turn around 10 years later and you just been eating broccoli and spinach, and your ass lose your period, and now you're like, oh my god, I'm clean. You're not clean, you're just not healthy. You want to come to Oklahoma? Black seed oil and moringa seeds for the immune system. We talked when you called me. Yeah, that's why I mentioned her. It's what you're saying. I used to be into African spirituality too. I still love the story so much, but I am against the animal sacrifices. That's why. Yes, I'm against the sacrifices as well. I feel like I'm kind of, I've got to a point beyond that. I took a moment in my life to stay in that belief system, and I tried it. You know what I mean? I learned as much as I felt that I could learn, but when something just don't sit right with me, it just don't sit right for me with me. And I think that when it comes to blood sacrifices, just no way in the world that you can really kind of justify that for me. Even when it comes to the Uish community, and they do that whole ritual where they transfer all their sins into a chicken, and they take the chicken and they swing it around or whatever the case may be. That just don't really give holy to me. It kind of just make me feel like this eerie feeling. And I think that the eerie feeling that you feel when you hear about things like Frazzle Drip, or when you hear about rituals like I've been telling y'all about all night, and they give you that eerie feeling, that's when you know that's your spirit telling you that that's not something that you should be comfortable with, or that's not something that you should be trying to justify. The offerings go to demons because dead are dead. Yeah, and that's what I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily say I completely agree with that statement, but I do believe that, like I said, when it comes to like offerings and things like that, I don't think that we necessarily have to reach out to anything outside of ourselves. And I think that that's what Jesus was here to tell us. Finny, hey girl, you never DM'd me back. What's that about? What's the last sacrifice and why? I'm so grateful for him doing that for us and the innocent animals. So, uh, yeah, the whole sacrifice, Jesus Christ died for our sins, it's just kind of still just that rubbed me the wrong way too. You send your only son to die for people's sins that still sin. And then there's the verse in the Bible where they say, oh, uh God doesn't hear a sinner's prayers. And if y'all want me to tell y'all what exactly verse that is, I can do that. You know what I mean? Like, you don't hear the sinner's prayers, but we're sinners, but Jesus came and died for our sins. It just fucking weird. Jesus is the way, truth, and life. I love Jesus, but I don't necessarily agree with the Jesus story of the Bible. Sorry to hear about your brother. Appreciate you. The fuck you saying? Fucking so much. And he is black, but now we can all be saved and he is alive so long as we believe in him. Someone tried to take my life and he and his mama saved me. Wow. Give me. Wow. I would love to hear your story. Correct about broccoli. Yeah, spinach too. Do you know about the chakras? I do know about the chakras. Let's talk about it. I really need to get off of here. I ain't even gonna lie. Want to come to Chicago? I've never been to Chicago. I like broccoli though. I like broccoli too. Like that's what I'm saying. Like sometimes I'll eat it. Like when I eat my salmon and my mashed potatoes, I'll get broccoli with it. But in the back of your mind, you know the broccoli is just not real and it's probably not good for you. It's the same thing with hot Cheetos. You pick up that red ass fucking powder ass fucking chips. You know it's not good for you, but somehow you still eat it. And McDonald's, that's one thing I cannot get with. So don't eat the McDonald's. You not stop with the cannibalism. I'm trying to tell y'all, they pushing the circumcision on us. They pushing the cannibalism on us. They pushing the transgenderism on us. And y'all know, look, listen to me right now. Please don't cancel me. But in my sovereign divine opinion, I believe that when it comes to I just cannot agree with a lot about that. That's just my opinion, though. That's just my opinion. You are a beautiful soul. Congrats for being good, beautiful, and smart person. Rare these days in this world full of bully NPCs. It's definitely a lot of NPCs. Now, I don't know if y'all ever heard about this, but it's a lot of people in this world who actually don't have an inner dialogue or monologue with themselves. So, like, y'all know how if I tell you, like, look, imagine an apple right now in your head. You can imagine an apple. If I tell you to say, I love Germanybadd in your head right now, you could hear yourself saying it, okay? But there's a lot of people that we live amongst who do not have an inner monologue or inner dialogue. They can't hear shit, okay? And in my sovereign opinion, those people are the NPCs of the world. I have to get Harper presents. NPCs, yes, they are. They are pushing that one us. I can't agree with you either. Yep. Okay, well, thank y'all so much for being here with me. Tonight was a beautiful night. I'm so grateful for y'all being here. I ain't been here in about 7 days, but I'm trying to tell y'all I'm gonna be back tomorrow. So I hope y'all tap in with me. My name is Miss Germanybadd with the 2 D's. For those of y'all who don't know, I'm the people's favorite unicorn mermaid princess, okay? I make big fucking bangers, okay? We got over 1 million streams on just one of our songs on Spotify. Please go check me out, Germanybadd with the 2 D's, no space. If y'all hate music, if y'all can't stand music, that's cool too. Because guess what? Up here, we talk about real stuff that really matter, okay? We deep down in the rabbit hole. It's our favorite place to be, okay? It's our comfort zone. So if y'all don't like music, y'all hate music, come here for this, okay? I'm just a sovereign divine being. I don't want to be a preacher, your pastor, your priest, your church. I ain't trying to be none of that. I'm just trying to put plant a little seed that maybe, you know, make you think a little harder. That's it. But yeah, thank y'all so much for being here. Y'all don't even understand how much it means to me. And I'm gonna be back tomorrow. We out.